Hello guys, my name is Okishola Damilola and you are on Stay Motivated. Please like, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And today's topic, I want it to be as interactive as ever. I want to hear your point of view about what I want to discuss today. I want to hear your side of story if you've ever had any experience about the topic. So this is a topic I want to talk about. Is it okay excuse me, is it okay for your friend to be in a romantic relationship with your ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, ex-wife, ex-husband? Is it right for your friend to be in a relationship, in touch, romantically, unromantically, with somebody you've had an affair, romantic affair, whatever, with in the past? Excuse me. So this is my point. My point is, I feel like if your friend don't know anything about that relationship, she was not aware, she did not know the person that was involved, and they met, fell in love with each other, and you get to know that this person was the person you've been involved with in the past. I felt there's nothing wrong with the relationship. But if you know that you're not going to be comfortable with whatever is going on between them, you can take a step back. You can give them the space for everything to blossom, for her to have an experience, for her to enjoy the relationship, good or bad. You don't have any right to advise her that, oh, this person has this kind of behavior, this person is this or that. No. You don't have any right to make her feel uncomfortable in a relationship. That was your past. She was not involved. She never knew you were involved with this person. He never was in a relationship with you then. He was not involved. So they met and they fell in love. Allow them to enjoy whatever they want to have. Allow them to have the experience. Allow them to learn and unlearn. And if thing goes, south, allow them. If you see that there is any advice you feel that it will be useful for him or for her, you can, in a very polite way. Don't impose whatever experience you have with that other person to that new relationship, because that was in the past. You don't know if that person is a changed person. You don't know him, so like I said, if you feel like you're not going to be comfortable with whatever they have going on, you can take a step back. So, but where I have a problem is if your friend knew that this person was in a relationship with you in the past and thing ended, he knows that you are in a relationship with this person. You both were friends when the relationship was going on, and he or she decided to be with this person. That's why I have a problem, because I felt like so many things will be going through your head. Like, were they in love when we are in a relationship? Were they is there something going on between them? Was it the reason why this relationship did not work out? Were they betraying me on my back before? Were they sleeping with each other before? So many things. And it might mess with your mental health, it might mess with your brain. You might start feeling insecure about yourself, even though you've moved on. You might start having trust issue, because when somebody betray you, regardless of the situation, if you have moved on or not, seeing someone that you call a friend that is very close to you betraying you, it gives you some kind of vibes. I don't know, maybe I'm the only one, but it makes you feel somehow. It makes you question whatever you've been having with that other person before. So I'll tell you my personal story. I think there was I was involved with a guy at a point where I was in school. I think I was in part one or so. There was an entanglement, though it was not a romantic relationship, but at the point we are an item, and we are seeing each other, even though that we didn't really have like so much time, there was no emotion, we are not really romantically involved and everything, but at that time we're seeing each other, and oh, he likes me and all that. But he left Nigeria, he traveled out of Nigeria and everything. But we're still in touch. We still talk. He still calls me, wish me happy birthday and all that. If there's anything he wants to talk about, maybe I post one fine picture. You know how guys can be. So we want to comment and say some stuff. So I think there was and I have a friend as well that was very close to me, and I think their birthday is like 2 days apart. I can't really remember, maybe 2 or 3 days, but I know they share birthday month. So this person was coming to Nigeria at that time, and he wanted to celebrate his birthday, and he invited me. And note, I was already in a relationship at that time. This person knew I was in a relationship, so we're just friends, nothing. So, and he invited me to the party and everything, and I took some of my other friends, so I won't be the only one at the party. I was the one that paid for their tea fare and everything. Like, I took them to the place. They went with me. And one of my friends, when we got there, was so cozy all over the guy and everything. It's not like a big deal for me, because there was no affection towards this person, but I felt disrespectful, because I felt like if my friend respected me enough, she won't do something like that. And that's where but at that particular time I didn't really take it serious, because I felt like, okay, we had a party, a lot of we all have so much to drink, and sometimes alcohol mess with your brain. So I felt like maybe it's the alcohol doing the whole thing. So I let it go. We all went home. Fast forward, I was working at the time, so I went to work, and that other guy wanted to come see me, but I was not available because I had to work. So then he was like, "Oh, my friend forgot some things, and he would like to drop it for her and everything." So I'm like, "Okay, sure, you can." And I said, "Okay, let me give you a number so you can call her." She's like, "No, no, 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 you don't have to. Let me just do three-way call so you can hear whatever I want to talk to her about." I was like, "Oh, no, no, it's not. It's not a problem. It's not a problem." So he made the call, and after that, she never knew I was on the call. So after the call, she called me. My friend called me, and she was like, "Oh, your friend wanted to come around and everything like that." And I'm like, "Okay, yeah, I was on the call, and it's fine. He wanted to drop something for you, and since I was not available, I had to go to work. That just see him collect whatever he wants to collect and all." So I went and work myself. So I think 4 hours after, my friend put a call back. I'm like, "Hey friend, what's up? Blah 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 blah. This guy wanted to take me out for lunch," and I'm like, "Okay." So I'm like, "Okay," and they help, and they came back very late in the night. Like, already came back from work. They came back very late in the night, and fast forward. She was like, "Do you want to say hello to him? Do you want to?" Because I was in the bathroom, I was having my shower, and like, "Do you want to say hello to him?" Like, "No, I don't want to say hello to him," and her, because at that time I felt like, what's going on? Maybe looking back, I think I overreacted at that point, but maybe I expected so much from my friend, and I don't know, it was a mixed feelings. I expected so much from my friend. I wasn't expecting that she would just like go out on a date with him like that. You barely even know this person. So, and you're just meeting him yesterday, and tomorrow you're already going for. Anyways, fast forward, I started overreacting and everything like that. I know. So I was like, as girls now, like, "No, you want to sleep with him, blah blah blah." And this my friend just pulled up. Then we're having so many issues and everything, And she pulled her phone and like, my friend was like, "Are you sleeping with me, blah blah blah." And the guy started calling. So the thing was so messed up, and eventually, me and this guy, from that day, we never even spoke to each other again. So, though my friend later apologized and everything was sorted out, like I said, looking back, I felt like I shouldn't have reacted like that. But at that time, is what I will not do to that, my friend. Sometimes we expect loyalty from people that we call our own, people we genuinely love and care for. We expect whatever we give them, we expect them to reciprocate. We want that generosity, we want that love, we want that care, we want that loyalty from them. And I guess that everybody cannot be you, everybody cannot give you whatever you give out. Sometimes you give something out and just give it because that's who you are. So whatever whatever they give back to you, I think it's just shopping. If they reciprocate, fine. If they don't reciprocate, fine. So that's how the entanglements with that particular ex went. So I want to hear your opinion. Did I overreact? And if you're the one, will you allow your friend to be in a relationship with your ex-boyfriend, with your ex-girlfriend? Because this topic has been ringing. Somebody even told me a story about it, how a friend was, how a friend, there's one of my particular friend and that's the reason why I want to talk about this today. Like, she called me, she's like, "Oh, my friend did this and that to me. She was in a relationship with this person." And at a time, she and that friend, they were both in that relationship, they were close. She knew what this girl went through. She knew how she was emotionally abused, mentally abused, even at a point physically abused. She knew they were together. At that point, they faced it together, all the challenges and everything. And the relationship ended, and the guy, and she said maybe 6 months after, this our friend, she noticed that something is wrong. She started pulling back and all that, and she tried to like call her, "Hey girl, what's up?" She's like, "Oh, it's work has been so hectic and all that." When you want to do something shady, you gotta have some silly excuses. So she was giving silly excuses. "Oh, that's been hectic. I didn't," and she was like, okay, can we meet for lunch? Can we, it's been long, we have a lot of things to talk about. But the energy, the vibe was not there. That's not. And she was like, "What's going on?" She blocked her off social media and everything. And later she discovered that her ex-boyfriend, that she has not even moved on from, that she has not even get over what this guy puts her through. They are now involved. They are like practically dating presently. And when she called me and she was like, "Dammy, what can I do?" and everything, took me back to this story I just spoke about. And I felt like, why do we do this to ourselves? Why do we torment ourselves emotionally? I know that sometimes, do you feel like if you are involved with this person, do you think this person will end up with you? Do you think they will feel like, if you betray somebody to be with somebody, that person will not respect you regardless? That relationship will end one way or the other. You might enjoy it but you face karma, because karma is a bitch, guys. Regardless of whatever you do, karma will catch up with you. Whatever you do in this life, whatever you sow, you will harvest it. And that's it. So I want you to, as a woman, I want you to genuinely think about it. Is it normal? Is it okay for you to do something like that to somebody you call your friend? As a guy, do you think it's okay to just pick your friend's girlfriend and start sleeping with her, knowing fully well that your friend, even if he doesn't trust you? Do you think it's okay? I know it's on both sides. I know it's on both sides. I cannot blame the other party, but do you guys think what you're doing is right? Do you think what you're doing is okay? Do you not think about the other person when the person find out whatever entanglements you guys are? How would that person feel? Do you not think that it will bring out the pain, insecure, mess with the person's, mindset? We need to start doing better. As a woman, we need to start doing better. We need to start setting things straight. You know, don't always think about yourself alone. And there's some certain things that you do that block good things from you. There's no amount of how much you want to pretend in this life, like you're a good person, you're this and that and that and that, that the truth always comes out. The truth always comes out. So it's good to do good. It's good to be good. And it's good to be good to people. Free your heart. Don't let hatred clouded the good in you. We all have good thing in us. There's no how. God created us to be good. So if there is any bitterness inside you, try to trash it out. Always be content with whatever you have. Don't be a bitter person. Don't be a jealous person to a point you will cause other people pain. So guys, I'll be stopping here today, and make sure that I have your comments. I want to hear your view. If you've been through something like this, I want to hear your side of the story. I want to know how you dealt with it. I want to know how you manage the situation. Are you still friends without your friend? Are you not friends without your friend anymore? Do you think it's okay? Do you think it's normal, since you already moved on and in another relationship, your friend can have your ex, or can be with your past? Or do you think that if you are with my past, that means you are my past? For me, if you are my friend and you decided to go and meet somebody I've been with in my past, I think you are my past. You can't be my friend. And that's it. So thank you so much, and thank you. Have a blessed day.